Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Danny, two high-level arms taking the mound in this one, but they're pitchers of two very different styles.
Interesting matchup in this one. We've got a power-throwing left-hander and a finesse right-hander. The big lefty has a good assortment of pitches, and our counterpart from the right side, he's more of put the ball in play, a pitch-to-contact kind of pitcher.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-hander step into the batter's box.
So now into the box is Minnie Minoso. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, number 9.
First pitch of the AB now. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hey!
2-2. So a full count now. Austin Riley will be next. Three-two pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Count still full, 3-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Austin Riley, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He'll start this one at 274, 21 homers and 49 runs batted in. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a soft liner, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
In now, Mark Teixeira, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit sharply toward the right side. Beltran gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Angels are gone in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Jack Morris, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
2-0 now. And the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Into the box, Carlos Beltran, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one yanked just foul. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now another 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The next 3-2. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The first baseman, Al Burke.
next, it'll be Albert Pujols. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First offering. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Reggie Jackson. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Fouled off. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Reggie Jackson goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. Now the pitch. Aaron Hicks comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So the next to bat will be Steve Finley. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch out. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So now here is Alex Rodriguez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the year, Rodriguez brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Into the windup and the pitch.
1 ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Here's another 1-2.
Ball that time.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Victor Martinez. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting 6. No left fielder. Carlos Gonzalez.
Digging in next, Carlos Gonzalez. Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 2-2. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Pujols has a play. One away.
Batting eight, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So next to hit is Rougned Odor. First pitch of the AB now. Inside with what looked like the slurve. 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Luis Campusano. First offering. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Fouled away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Three and 2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Minnie Minoso. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Campusano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Full count now, 3-2. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He starts him out with a forkball for a strike. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Hideki Matsui. This will take a forkball here that drops in there for strike one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Matsui is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. This is his first year at the big league level. And he misses 2-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Third home run for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers and 33 driven in. Now here's the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
At the plate, Carlos Beltran. 0-1 the count. Forkball. That's in the dirt for a ball. He's on the move again from first. And a step off, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 2 up in the zone.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. He'll try it one more time for second. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that is going to get down for extra bases, as this will drive home 2. To second now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
In now, Alex Rodriguez, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
3 runs already home here. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Pickoff play at second, and the runner back. The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Adur is there. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Austin Riley.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Fouled off. Popped up. Baez waits on it. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark Teixeira.
Ready now for L.A. Mark Teixeira comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Nope. And that misses ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Martinez, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitter's counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1 home.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Not cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Rogers has it for out number 1.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Gonzalez is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
1-1. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Right side, fair ball down the line. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Stepping in now, Hideki Matsui, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Gregorius stands at first with one out. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Here's Javier Baez as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count, he's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
From the stretch. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. 1-1. Popped him up. Odor's got it, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Steve Finley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Finley hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Brendan Rodgers is on deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far on this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
At the plate, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now the payoff pitch home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. Odor, the former Ranger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball two.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Fastball is looked at for strike two.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Next up is Luis Camposano as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Ready now is Carlos Beltran. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Next to hit, Albert Pujols. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hey. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 13, Rodriguez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Rodriguez. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Brooks Raley takes over here with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 58.
Victor Martinez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Minnie Minoso. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2 balls and no strikes.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So the shutout still intact here in the sixth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Mark Teixeira. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that is off the wall.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Reggie Jackson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count, and the pitch fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Riley at third, Teixeira at second with 2 gone. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Carlos Gonzalez.
The left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, that auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. One 0 count. Here it is. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hideki Matsui.
Hideki Matsui will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. but they're in front 4-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder, Steve Finley. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Strike taken up in the zone. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Brendan Rodgers. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
1 out, nobody on. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Here's Rougned Odor now, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-1 home. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. So now to the plate, Luis Camposano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Misses, ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Emilio Pagan will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 14, Emilio.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Javier Baez. He's set and the pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner board and no outs.
To the plate now, Ketel Marte. That's a strike to throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Down the first baseline, scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Stepping in once again is Carlos Beltran as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yanks held in check. They lead it 4-0.
Bounce it, just bounce it. Everybody when it comes.
Number 9.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2 in just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball at this time.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Popped up. Martinez moving to his left. One away.
Now batting, designated
Striding forward now is the DH, Austin Riley. It was a base hit last time up. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started, but when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Kendall Graveman enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Kendall Graveman.
No surprise from this manager. Infield overloads the right side as they'll try to force the hitter to avoid the shift. Standing in now, Mark Teixeira, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A bullet to first base, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Albert Pujols. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's inside. There. That's
3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
The 3-1. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 13, Alex Rodriguez.
Up next, Alex Rodriguez. And now the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Nope,
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Victor Martinez waits on deck. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Next up is Victor Martinez. First pitch of the AB on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Rodriguez, base runner at first with one out. Line hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Rodriguez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score as they push the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll watch a first-pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Blake Parker answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Didi Gregorius will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now a throw over to first. Two and 1 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 2 and 2.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Martinez rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dewa, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box now, Hideki Matsui, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a throw behind the runner at third. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And there's ball 2 now. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So now to the plate, Javier Baez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two-0 count. The pitch popped him up. Teixeira has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Mariano Rivera takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. set to start the ninth in this one. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Another 0-2 home.
Oh, that's out.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit softly on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and they're on the board at 6-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So now to the plate, Steve Finley, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Here comes the 1-2. Pitch popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Brendan.
Now into the box, Brendan Rodgers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Finley leads off first with 1 away. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sabathia earns his 8th victory of the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.